welcome to a humble Highland home. I'm so glad that you've been able to join me here today. It's a misty, damp day here in the Highlands of Scotland, and the midges are out in force, so it's an indoors day for me today. Now, as the summer starts to fade and the leaves are in the midst of turning from green to gold, it's a seasonal message for me to prepare our log pile in the house for the cooler months that lay ahead. We had hoped to have our new log store built by now. However, everything happens in the right time, so we continue to make the most of what we have just now. I always pull the old wood forward and then I stack the new wood at the back. And this just allows it to dry out further before we use it on the stove. I think it looks so cozy to have a stack of wood next to your fire as we approach the cooler months of the year. We only burn clean, untreated wood, as I like to save the ash because the ash has got so many other different uses. Now, I've done another video where I show the different uses that I have for wood ash. I will leave a link to that in the description below. This is one of the ways that I use the wood ash, is to clean the glass on the fire door, and there's nothing I have found yet that cleans the glass better than wood ash. So if you haven't tried it, give it a go. I also have a couple of very simple sewing projects on the go that were just waiting for an indoor day. So I needed some new dishcloths, so I'm repurposing an old towel and I'm just hemming around the edges to tidy any loose ends, and I've also added some ribbon to some just because I had it in my sewing box and I thought it would look nice. Now, I'm also making some food bags to take along to my refill store. I like to take along my own bags or my own containers wherever possible, so that we can try and reduce the amount of plastic that our food is packaged in. We always check to see if there's anything that we can make before we go and buy them. This material is a very lightweight cheesecloth, and the size will hold around about 1 kilogram of dried produce. I will leave the notes of how to make these bags and the sizes in the description below. They really are very, very straightforward to make, and they're small enough that they'll fold up into your handbag, so you don't have to be without them at any time. Just the drawstring to put in now, and that will be it finished. I find sitting by the fire so relaxing and comforting, and it has been proven that the natural fire can have a calming effect and can actually reduce blood pressure. It's thought that it takes us back to our ancestors, where life would have revolved around the fire at one time, and the fire serving so many purposes, along with the feeling of the warmth and the security. I just know the feeling that I get, and I am naturally drawn towards the fire. And sometimes it's nice just to give yourself permission to sit, read a book, have a cup of tea, and just stare into the embers of the fire. Now, the book that I'm currently reading is called The Choice Theory by William Glasser. I like the way that Glasser describes your quality world and how you can choose who and what you have in yours. So I have chosen the way I have spent my simple, cosy morning here inside at the Croft. But for now, thank you so much for joining me here today. Take care of yourselves and others, and I'll see you in the next video.